recording is going to start in 3, 2, 1. Now again, closing the Zoom chat. So far, this is the update. This is the last WhatsApp number which has been discontinued. Please save this new number if you are someone who's watching this recording. This is the new number. Save it, whatever you remember it. Hardik support number, new number, whatever the call is. Point number two, there are some people who are clueless because they are not at stuff from the start of the journey of Power BI. So I've given you two types of solutions. I think Reena Dubey, someone said I'm getting a bit confused. So for those people who are like Hardik, I'm not able to grasp things. I need to learn as per my convenience. I want to go through the this call, let's say 2 times, 3 times. So I'm giving you two solutions right now. Solution number one, I've added one basic to advanced Power BI masterclass, which is a course which will have everything in small bite-sized videos, like 5 minutes to 10 minutes video. If you're that person who wants to not sit for 1 hour at one stretch, you want to go through pieces one by one, go through this. Everything is covered in detail, and you will be like, Hardik, let's say here we are creating a dashboard. So where is that material? So I've added the material here as well. Let's say you are someone who's getting started for the very first time with Power BI. So we'll open the course, we'll learn how to download Power BI software, for example. Now you will be like, Hardik, I'm a student, I'm a fresher, or I'm someone who cannot use my company data to perform data analysis for some reasons. I want some practice material. So you will go in this practice material tab, you will click on the first part ka material. The moment you click on that, see this, it will automatically get downloaded in your system. That is how we are make this super convenient for you. Point number one. Point number two, Hardik, let's say I'm attending this call, but I don't want to, let's say, go through this, all of this, because I'm practicing along with you. I just want the recordings. I don't want it to be like properly segregated in a part wise format. Nothing, all of that does not matter to me. I just want the recordings of this call. So if you're that kind of a person, so what you will do, you will go into your profile. Once you go into your profile, you will go into this particular section, which is live Q&A. And here, guys, I have updated all the details here as well. If you will go down in March 2024, which is like right now we are in April, 3rd of April. So if you're someone who can go through this, you will find all the three parts, and this is the fourth part of Power BI in this particular section. So both the categories of people are covered. But after this also, still there will be some people who are like, Hardik, this is something it's not added in my account. So guys, we live in a technology world. This kind of small glitches keeps on happening. If you are that kind of a person who is checking right now and you are like, Hardik, I have not received this course in a very detailed format. I do have the recordings, but I need in this detailed format where practice material, everything is provided to us. If you're someone like that, in that particular situation, so you, if you're a late joiner, I will introduce you the new WhatsApp support and call number. Save this number. Her name is Rutuja. Just drop a message to Rutuja. Hey Rutuja, I've been informed by Hardik that this is a new support number, and I cannot see my in my account, which is this. My email ID is for, let's say, someone called as Slok Mistry. So let's say Slok will write my email ID is slok@gmail.com. I cannot see Power BI course in my account. Please add it. So the moment you write this message to Rutuja with your email ID, she will add this course in your account for absolutely free of cost, no charges, nothing like that. So is this starting ka 7 minutes ka instruction clear to everyone who's sitting in this room? So I don't want to break the flow of the session, because now we are going moving into advanced Power BI DAX function. We are going to see a couple of things today as well. So I don't want to break the flow of the workshop. If you have any queries, concerns, bonus nahi mila, this and that, simply write to Rutuja. She will help you on my behalf. Is that a yes? Everything clear? How and when everything has been shared to you? Both the parties covered. Detail people also covered, who just want the recording, they are also covered. Yes, thanks for the material. Chalo. Yes, super clear. Yes, clear. Cluster clear. That's so nice of you. Thank you, Mahesh. Chalo, perfect. Clear. Thing. Now, can we start with the actual session? Is that a yes? Are we all ready with that? Chalo. Mitsuri, yes, your query will be resolved. Chill, don't worry. Ready, 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 ready. Perfect. Chalo. Now, thank you so much, everyone, for participating in this. I'm just closing the Zoom chat. Let's begin. Now, let's a quick recap for anyone who might have missed last Wednesday ka call, or who might have joined this for the very first time. Last time we did, like, we have seen the journey. We begin with very basics like creating visuals, formatting, all of that, very basic, installing Power BI. Then we leveled up our thing with dashboards. We created a dashboard live, and so many people have created. I forgot the name of so many people who have created, and they want to share their dashboards as well. And that is where the industry standard is. If you create a dashboard in Power BI, you are a Power BI expert. But that's not really true when you want to really use Power BI in your daily job. When you really want to become a Power BI developer, if that's the case with you, so we delved into a one step further, which many people are afraid of using, is something called as DAX, data analysis expressions in Power BI. So we started our journey in part number 3 of this particular journey of Power BI. We started with DAX as well, and we started with DAX, and we covered a bunch of things in DAX, which I shared with the practice material, and everything has been shared. So far we have covered our journey till this point. So we have covered so many points like importing our data, creating a data model, defining a relationship, creating new measures. Hardik, what is measure? I'm not aware of that. I was not present in the last session. Measure is something which is DAX, data analysis expressions. Then how to format a DAX or a measure, how to edit it, how to delete it, how to create a new measure using formulas. So if you're someone who is an advanced Excel expert, and if you're like not using Power BI, if I just have to explain you Power BI in one single statement, Power BI is nothing but Excel on steroids. You can consider that as well. It can do things, it is capable of doing things which is not at all possible in Excel. So we see some Excel functions which might give you some familiarity that DAX is not something complex, or it is not just for coders. A layman, a person from non-IT field, or person from finance background who has nothing to do with coding or something like that, even that person can use DAX very easily. So we saw something called as count function, distinct function. We saw how we can add comments for our colleagues, bosses, peers, subordinates, juniors, interns, whatever the case is, who are sharing this particular dashboard with us by adding comments to measure. We saw how we can create new new measures of total profits via operators. Now what is operators, like plus, minus, and all of that. Then we saw what is a quick measure tool, and the last thing which we saw in the last session was adding column for today's profit. Now, I will cover these three important aspects in today's session, which will make you complete ready in Power BI. But still, towards the end, I will give you an option. If you are someone who wants to master it to the next level, I will give you the option to do it along with me. Because I personally feel that after this point, if someone is not looking to make a career in Power BI, not looking to use Power BI in their job, it's quite enough for them to learn Power BI at this point. But I know still there will be few people in the house who are super enthusiastic. They are always open to learning. So I will give them option that do we have to continue further more advanced things in Power BI? If the answer is yes on a community call, since this is a community learning call. So if everyone will say yes, we'll cover it in the next segment, in the next part as well. And I will give you the way forward as well. So what I've prepared for you. So just to give you an insight as of now, before the start of the session, I have created one dedicated sessions material already prepared for you, which will be completely on how to leverage your 365 account, like Microsoft 365. What are the AI features? What is the new features? What are the new functions? What are the new formulas in Excel? Everything which can make you all like work better at your job if you're someone who's using that. Then again, I've done all my research. So like almost 4 or 5 weeks, we have ignored AI tools as of now. So there are many updates in many softwares. There are many new features coming in different softwares. So we'll begin our journey in AI tools after the 365 hours tips and tricks session gets over. Again, this instruction is clear. Is that a yes? Let me know in the Zoom chat. Now Zoom chat is open. Clear? Yes. Perfect. Awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Clear. Chalo. Perfect, perfect, perfect. When does that happen? I'm seeing this in reverse. Jitendra, as I told you, if you're someone who's seeing this in reverse, you can go and message Rutuja. She will add that course in your account, and then you can go in step by step. Mein. Chalo, okay? Doesn't need Power BI. You can leave the call. Tata, bye bye. Chalo, can we have some sessions in PowerPoint? Yes, that's also planned. Don't worry. Now let me close the Zoom chat. Before you start putting up your queries, the session is not over. It will just take 30 minutes to explain you three important things, and then we'll go with the Q&A session as well. I don't have any problem. Chalo, let's start. Now, last time we saw that we have 5 customers in our hand. We have shown how we can use DAX to find how many total units we have sold to each customer. We have seen how many orders each customer has placed. We have number of orders as well. We know distinct customers, that means unique customers. Here we are seeing 11111 because obviously we have 5 customers. But it's a very useful feature that as a working professional working in MNCs, you might be knowing, you should know it, because it might not be the case if you're, let's say, working in Amazon or something, a big company. It might be not the case that you are only having, let's say, one or two customers, right? Or five customers. There might be, let's say, thousands of customers, and it might happen that two of the customers are, let's say, having Rahul Electronics and Rahul Electronics. It might happen, right? So that is something we saw why it's important to find distinct customers. And then we found out the total profitability, which is revenue minus cost, which comes around 2.7 million. And if you have to just cross verify, we can upload one card. Let's say I will just add one card here, and I will add the revenue minus cost, or I have the profit as well. So I have the profit 2.72. It has been round off to 2.72 million. It's approximately that only. Now, what's next, Hardik? So I have prepared some logical test which we can tackle it together in order to improve our Power BI knowledge. So Hardik, what's next? So next I was thinking what we can do further, how we can build on further on this data. So I've come up with two different things. Now, I think this is one of the most important thing, that as an organization who is in service, logistics, manufacturing, e-commerce, or whatever the case is, you should know your profit margins. Like what is the profit margin you are having on a customer basis? What is the profit margin you are having on a cookie? Or in your case, your products, right? Your customers, whatever the cases. So we are going to use DAX, or we are going to use measures to find total profit margins, and that is something we are going to do on a interactive level, so people can actually come to know how to apply DAX for subjective queries. Because so far I was taking, like, I was hand holding you from point A to point B. Now it's kind of a test for you to answer something, how we can use DAX, how we can use measures to find total profit margin. Now I will give you the clue as well. What all things you see on your screen, I will make everything from scratch. So I have two reports on my case. So this is the last report which we built together, and this is so far what we have achieved. Now let's build further on this, how to find total profit margins, and this is the kind of data which we have. Now I want you to see data and think like how we can find total profit margin, that too in percentage. So Hardik, what do you mean by percentage? So if you remember, we have seen something called as where is that gone? Formatting measures. So here we have seen how we can do that as well. And it's a simple formula. If you will just think over it, you will come to know what all two things you have to do. And this is where we are going to explore a different operator as well. Now, so far we have seen plus minus only. Let's go into the different world of operators, which is also called as division, multiplication. We are going to see that as well. So now how many people are able to think how we can find total profit margin? What we have to do? Let me know in the Zoom chat. Chalo, ठीक है? Perfect, perfect. Let me know in the Zoom chat. Zoom chat is open for everyone now. Anchal, yes. SP minus CP, yes, perfect. Jitendra, as I told you, I think you have missed on that. This is the new number. She won't respond on this number. Save this number and message on this number. Okay? Yes, 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 yes. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, chalo. Kartikeya, yes, chalo, okay. Many people, I think these people are very good at maths in their schools. I will give you a simple answer which many people have got me. And Harsh Sharma, yes, you are right. That's the most simple thing. The people are saying revenue minus cost. We are not trying to find profit. We have already did that. We are trying to find profit margin. So if I have to give you the answer, yes, yes, yes. Congratulations. Many people have said it the right answer. I will just reveal it to you and you can cross verify your answers. So the simplest thing, what we have on our hand is we have revenue. Okay. Now we have, let's say, profit also. Here is the profit, here is the revenue. So let's say your revenue is 100 rupees and your profit is 10 rupees. So if I ask you, what's your profit margin? So you will say 10%. How did you arrive to 10%? 10% is simple. Profit divide by revenue. Profit divided by revenue, you will get some sort of point my answer, because 10 divided by 100, you will get 0.10. The moment you multiply it by 100, that means that becomes 10%. So that is how you come to at a, what we can say, answer that your profit percentage is so and so. So in our case, we have two elements already ready with us. We know what's our profit. We know what's our revenue. So now we are going to make things complex. I'm going to add some function which we have learned so far. I'm going to introduce something, a new thing, which is called as division function, which we haven't explored. And I'm going to merge it with format measures. So I know it might be sounding too much, but it's very easy. Let's do it together in a very step-by-step manner, and you will come to know in this particular video. Now I will click on right click and measures. I will click on measures and let me zoom in into the window so people can watch things properly on my screen. Measures. Now let us see, we are trying to find total profit margin and I will write percentage. So if you have come so far together in my journey, you know, whatever comes towards the left hand side on this particular equal to sign does not matter. It's just for our reference. So I'm writing in a proper way where I can in future, let's say my boss tells me to do some sort of analysis. I come to know that I have created a measure already where I can find percentage margins. Now let's start with sum. Now what should be the first sum? I will go with the first thing, which is if we have formulas clear in our head, I have to divide, and there are many other ways to find it, which people have already told me in the Zoom chat. That's also right, but the most convenient, according to me, is this one. It's we have total profit, sum of total profit, and I will just close the bracket. Just a sec. I will divide it, division sign. This is the first time we are using division sign. Then I will use sum tab and I will divide it by revenue. And now I know some people might ask me that Hardik, last time we saw quick measures, when we can we use it for this if I don't want to make such complex things? Yes. If you don't know how to use quick measures, go in the last video, you will come to know about it. Click on enter and I will click on enter. Now, the moment I've done it, I've got total profit margins. So let's say I'm adding this particular thing in this particular metrics. I've added total profit margin. Now here is the thing. So far we have done two complex things in a very simple manner. We have created one DAX. In that we have sum of total profit divided by total revenue. We got our profit margin. But the point here is I've added the column name as percentage. But here we are seeing 0.58, 0.58, 0.58, 0.58, 0.58. And that is something which is not looking right, right? So what we will do, we will select the measure. Where is the measure? We will select the measure and we will have something called as percentage sign. Now these are measure tools. It's already covered in format measures. So the moment I will click on percentage, everything will be in a detail format. Now see this, we see what are the exact margins that we have. Now it might be very subjective. Some people might be like, Hardik, my boss is just interested in 57 percentage. He's not interested in 57.93, which might not be the case in the real world, because in real worlds, this point margins will also matter, because I'm pretty much sure you might be working, if you are working in top MNCs, you might be dealing in hundreds of thousands of crores. So point also matters there. So we'll go with the safer side. We want to know the exact margin. So the exact margin for this particular customer is 57.93%. So it's a good margin that we have. Now it's a separate discussion. What's the gross margin? What are the taxes after that? What's EBITDA and all of that? If you are in that particular field, you will come to know what I'm talking about. But for generic people, we have got our total profit margin for each customers. Now, is this very simple? Before I open the Zoom chat, just let me do a quick recap. We did nothing fancy. We just created a measure. We created sum of total profit divided by total revenue. We got point mein answer. Then we used our separate knowledge in Power BI, which is formatting of measures. We converted into a percentage diagram. Very, very like not very, almost same, almost similar to what we have in regular software, which is Microsoft Excel. Is that a yes? Simple? Complex thing made simple, very simple. What's your take? Let me know. Sachin Chaudhary will help you with that. Yes, very easy, easy. Yes, yes, simple, super simple. It's easy. Chalo. Yes, 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 yes. Chalo. How the column was added? Just drag and drop, and it will automatically get added. Simple. Chalo. What is total profit value? Kedar Kulkarni, you can just use this particular front end measure, and you will know what's the total profit. Chalo. What you have opened is this Excel. Prasad Gunjal, I think you are a late joiner who does not know about DAX, who does not know about what we are using. You missed out on previous session. I would request you to go through the recordings. Now let's try to make it a little bit complex. For example, you all are, let's say, my employees, and I give you challenge as an employer that can someone find me what's my profit margins per my product. So I have different products. For example, if someone is aware of the data, we have products like, I will just go to cookie types. We have five types of product, six types of product or six types of cookie types. I have chocolate chip, I have fortunate cookies, I have oatmeal resin, I have snake doodles, I have sugar, blah, blah, blah. I have six products. As a business owner, as an employer, as a CEO, as a CFO, whatever the designation is, I want to know which product is giving me good margins. Hardik, why it's important to know? Because this is the way I can help the top CXO, CEOs of the company in decision making. This is how the real world works. I can tell them that we have better, for example, we have better margins on chocolate chips. So I think we should promote our chocolate chips further to our customers as well. Let's say we have five customers and two customers are buying chocolate chips from us, but the other three customers are not buying it. So we can promote it, we can push them, we can push our sales teams to make to close deals of chocolate chips with the other three customers. Why, Hardik? Point number one, it will maximize our revenue. Point number two, it will maximize our profits as well because those particular products have good profit margins. Now, think over it how we can find profit margins for products. Think for 10 seconds. There is no hurry. It's a proper call. I'm here in front of you, live sitting. Just think on it and let me know how we can find it. And I'm opening the Zoom chat. Let me know. Yes, yes. Some people are giving me the right answers. Yes. Anchal, right? Yes. Shilpa, no. What is the question? I want to find what is my profit margins for not for customers, for products. Insert name of the product. Sushma, very simple answer. Right, you are right. Exactly. Many people have given me the simplest answer. See, chill. If you didn't get it, it's just that you are not able to visualize it, but you know it. Let me confirm that. See this. What I will do is I will come to my blank canvas, my Power BI report. I will add one metrics. I will add one metrics here. The moment I add metrics, some people always like two, three people saying me right now also, Hardik, I don't know yaar, what to put in column, what to put in row. Trust me guys, it's I would say it's a human level problem. There are many category, there are many people in a specific, let's say out of 100 people there will be many people who might get confused, and just to make sure you feel comfortable, I'm one of them. I also get confused in row and columns since childhood, since my school days. So I have given you one hack on day one only, so let me reveal it again. Very simple. Hardik, I don't know what to do. You know two things. What do you know? What your boss wants? Your boss wants products and their profit margins, right? This Power BI is having AI intelligence. Use that. Hardik, how? See this, what I'm going to do. I know my cookie types that are my products. I will pick up. Instead of getting confused, क्या row में आएगा, क्या column में आएगा, doing trial and error, all of that, simply pick up cookie types, drop here. Second requirement, what is boss requirements? Products are here, profit margins. Simply, we have just now calculated our total profit margins as percentage. We have a measure. So I will drag and drop here. Forget about row and columns. Simply drag and drop. Here is your profit margin. Here is your product. Happy? Very simple. Is that a yes? Let me know in the Zoom chat. Simple. How many people are like me who always get confused what will come where? Simple, super simple. Yes, yes. Me. Chill, guys. I am also one of you. I have super confusion dealing with these things. Superb, simple, nice, easy. Chalo, that's great. Now let's uh Chitendra, no issues. You take your time. Now let's build on further. Now we have got our thing. I got a thing, and so far, if I have to do a quick recap, so far what we have done is we have started our this call by exploring, or it's a kind of a recap or mixture of three things: measure of profit margin via total profit divided by revenue. Then we saw something like finding a subjective query of our boss, which is not mentioned here. Now let us do something which is possible using Power Query, which is possible using Dex, but in some cases it won't be possible. So if I come to my data model, let's say if I come to this data model, where is my data model? Let's say this. Okay, this is a fine example. If we have to cross verify that what is our total profit? We know our total profit is 27 lakhs, 17,070. Now, this is something, how did we come up with this? If you have to go in a very detail, let's say if you have what you have as a raw details, you have unit sold, you have revenue per cookie, and you have cost per cookie. And this is something which I given you hint in last call as well. I will make sure I will explain you on this call. Now, let's say you want to find what's your total profit. So some people would be like, Hardik, we can sum up the revenue, we can sum up the cost per cookie minus revenue minus cost. Whatever we get it, we multiply with total units sold. That's a wrong answer. That wouldn't give you a right answer, because right now here in this case, we are almost profitable in every segment. But if in some cases in the real world, it does not work that way, we have some losses as well. So in that case, we will get flop. If you try it right now, you'll get a right answer. But in real world scenario, you should know how to find the right way. And that is where we are going to jump into something called as iterate functions. Now, aggregator functions are done, sum, if, and all of that. Now, this is something called as sumx. Now, Arthik, what's that? All of this? I know you might get confused. So first, let's think. How do I do things? I'm sharing my secrets with you. What should be the ideal scenario? So the ideal scenario is we have one product, which is chocolate chip. We know how many units we have sold. So if I have to just see, it's 3,38,000 approximately. How much I've earned per cookie? I know that. How much I've lost, or what's the cost per cookie? I know that. So ideally, what can I do is, there are two ways to do it. Either I can multiply revenue per cookie into revenue units sold. So if let's say my revenue is 5 per cookie, and if I'm selling 10 cookies, so that means my revenue, not profit, my revenue is 50 rupees. I've got 50 rupees from my customer. But at the same time, I know I have some vendors, I have some creditors who have charged 2 rupees per cookie from me. So that means after earning 50 rupees, I have sold 10 cookies, and cost per cookie is 2 rupees. So that means 10 into 2, 20 rupees is my cost. So 50 rupees is my total revenue, 20 rupees is my total cost. If I subtract this, I will find my total profit only for chocolate chip. Only for chocolate chip. And similarly, this activity I have to do for fortune cookie, I have to do for oatmeal, I have to do for snicker, I have to do for sugar, I have to do for white chocolate. So now this time we are not dealing in columns. We are not dealing in columns. Why? Because if there is some loss, it might get offset, and you might not get the profitability cookie wise or total profit cookie wise. So this means now the operation we have to do is row wise. So this is column, this is row. So we have seen for column so far many examples, so many examples. In this video, we are going to see how we can do this row wise. Now, the moment you have to do something row wise, whether it's count, whether it's sum, whether it's be distinct, whether it's be any kind of function which is available in Power Query, that you have to use it as per your requirement, you have to add X. You have to add X letter after that, and that will completely a game changer. Let's do it practically. Now, I will go into my data model and I will create a new function. I will create a new measure, new DEX, data analysis expressions. And this time, let's say I will just write total profit, because holistically we are finding total profit only. I do have total profit. No, I have profit, but I don't have total profit. So I will write total profit 2. Hardik, why 2? Because some people might get confused. We have already created one function here where we have sum up the total profit. But now we are trying to find it using different measures, because your job might require subjective things as well. So I want to make sure everyone is job ready if they are going to use Power BI in their job. So now I'm going to write sum. See this. So far we have seen this. If I sum and if I click on tab, I will get the same thing which we have seen so far. But now the things are going to change a little bit. Now we are going to do things on a row wise level and not on a holistic level or a column level. So I'm going to just write X. The moment I write X, it is going to write here. You might not see because of this. It's sum X data analysis expressions. Returns the sum of an expressed evaluated value each row. This is the main keyword. We are doing it for a row wise because that is how we have data in our hand. I'm going to click on tab. Now it will ask me for two things. It might not be visible in your case. Let me see if I can show it to you. Just a sec. It will ask if you have to see this particular thing, it might visible in your case. I've zoomed in a lot, so that's the reason you might not see it. There will be two things it will be asking: the table. So now the table which has all the details is my cookie types table. So I'm going to write cookie types is my table. And what I have to perform is just I have to perform expressions. Now, what are the see this is how it will look like table. In this table, I have all the details. Now, what is the expression? Now, I have to if I have to put up in simple language or in a simple terms, what is the expression? Expression is nothing but your complex Excel formulas. Now, let's do this. If you remember the thing, you have unit sold, you have to subtract your revenue minus cost and you have to multiply it by units sold. That is how you will get profitability each statement, and it should be come in a cumulative basis, and we should be able to verify our answer with total profit. If we do not get the total profit as same as what we have done it column wise, that means something we are doing wrong. There is something error in our learning, we have to rectify it. So that is how we are doing our cross check also. Now what I have units sold in cookie types real drawer, and then I have to multiply this with revenue in cookie types. Revenue I have to minus it, or sum of revenue. You can use sum of revenue also, or you can use revenue also, whatever is fine with that. And minus I have cost also. So I have cost also. I'm going to close the bracket and I'm going to click on enter, and let's see if we are able to get the right answer or not. Hardik, how do I verify is it a right answer or not? I will explain that as well. So I've got total profit 2. I have one margin. I have matrix 1 created already. I'm going to drag it here. Total profit, I'm going to drag it here, and let me expand the thing here. Now here we have done something wrong. Hardik, how did you came to know by seeing it here only? Because guys, see this. This is the total profit I have for 5 cookies. Now, if my 5 cookies total profit is 46 lakh 90,000, so how come the 5 customers are only giving me profit of 27 lakhs? Are you getting it? How do you verify it? Now, Hardik, how do I rectify this? So I will give you the problem. I've given you the problem. I will give you the solution as well. We are going to edit our measures. किधर है measures, edit. Just a sec, select. And now I'm going to edit it. So what's the error here? Here we are doing sum x of cookies units sold. Here we are going to multiply it with sum of cookie revenue minus sum of cookie revenue minus this. Now let's see if it's giving us the right answer. Just a sec, so fix this. And I've got my total profitability. Just a sec, there is some error. Let me expand the column. Why it's not able giving me to expand? Just a sec. Parameters are not correct. I think my one of the brackets are missing. Let me just cross verify. Unit sold, sum of rupee, sum of cookie, cost per cookie. I think everything is right. Why it's giving me the error? I don't know. Let me just delete this thing and do it again. There might be some technical glitch. किधर गया? Delete. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to do it again from scratch. And let me just refresh my screen for one time. Hard refresh of Power BI. It might be giving some technical glitch. So I'm doing just hard refresh by backend. Just a sec. Pausing my screen. क्यों नहीं हो रहा है refresh? Yeah, what's the error? I don't know what's the error is coming. Let me just shut down my Power BI and open it again. Uh, will it be able to do this? I don't know why it's not working. Mm, just a sec. Give me a mm, uh I think it should work now. I think I've done the hard refresh. Chalo, let's do it again. Uh Chalo, let's try to create right measures, new measures, total profit 2. Now I will write sum x. Category table is cookie types. Cookie types. Expression is I want my unit sold minus revenue. Not sorry, minus नहीं होएगा. It's multiplication minus cost of cookie. I'm going to click on bracket and click on enter. Now it's working or not. Let me see. I don't know why it's giving us the wrong answer. It should not be the ideally case because our formula is correct. Sum x, cookie types, unit sold, multiplying cookie revenue types, cost types. Is that correct? Is there someone who's doing along with me? Is getting right answer? Let me know in the Zoom chat, please. Uh, yes, yes, Hardik, I got right. Kishore, how is there something error? Let me know. Chalo, yes, yes. Kishore got it right. Sangeeta has got it also right. Perfect. Chalo. Uh, subtract with brackets. Okay, this might be the case. You're right. Fair enough. Where are my brackets? Just a sec. But it should be ideally capturing the brackets on its own. Let me see. Okay, ha, the brackets ka problem tha. I think we have got it right. Okay, is that a yes? Everyone has got it right? Brackets is missing. Bracket. Chal. Yes, I might have missed on brackets. Is that a yes? Total profit. See this. Now, are you able to get it? How to do this? Board mass. Sorry, I forgot about that. 27. Is that a yes? Everyone on the same page? Yes. Chalo. Yes, Hema, Shlok. There is Deepak Kumar, Sachin. Everyone is saying yes. Chalo. Is that a yes? Have you got the answer? How to use sum x functions for row wise calculation? Chalo. Perfect. Yes. Plus, please put in bracket unit sold into revenue. Harmit kar diya. It's done. We have got the right answer. Is there for Mac users, is there any better way available of solving problems using Excel? Yes, it's already covered in the course. You might have to go. Chalo, perfect. That's great. Now I know some people are confused because of bracket ka issue tha. Chalo, let's do a quick recap. No issues. Here we go. So what we have done is we right click on it. We created a new measure. Now we are going to use sum x function to do row wise calculation. For that, we use sum x function. There are two fulfillments that you have to fulfill. Is first, your data should be readily available in a table, and you should be doing all the expressions. That means all the formula implications or all the value selections in that particular table only. So if you have just have want to show you practically, see this is the table cookie types. Point number one. What are the expressions? Are they unit solds? From which table? Cookie types. Revenue per cookie. From which table? Cookie types. Cost per cookie. Which table are they? Cookie types. If you want to see the table physically, here it is. The table is here. See this. Everything should be present in one table. Now, subjective query. But Hardik, what if nothing is, everything is not in my table? What should I do? The point number one is, which we saw on part number one of this video, is how to create your models, how to create your data types. That is something you need to know, you need to understand first. Then only you can create your own table. We also saw how, let's say, if we have some complex relationship problem, how we can solve that as well. And how to add columns and tables, we saw that as well. See this, if you have to show you this. This is a profit thing which is not available in your raw data. Once you are going to practice on your own, we have added it on its own. So you have to make sure if you have any subjective requirements, your data should be properly in align with that particular thing. Now, there's something we came to know. Now, one thing, let's say we are all business owners of this particular company, which is a cookie company, chocolate company, whatever the name is. Guys, don't you think, let's say you're sitting on your desk, you're monitoring your sales. Do you think that it's very important for a business? It's a cafe business, restaurant business, what kind of a business, or a cookie business? It's very important to know on which particular day or on which particular time you're getting the most purchase. What is that day? Is it a Sunday? Is it a Monday? So accordingly, you can strategize your business working hours. How many people agree to this statement? As a business owner, you should know this. Is that a yes? Yes, Geeta is saying yes. Kishore, definitely. Hema, Bhavya, Avinash, admin, yes. Agreed. Anil, Rashri, everyone is saying yes. Now, guys, we are going to go a little bit step on an advanced level where we are going to use date and time function. And this is something very quite advanced. It's related to Excel only, but you will be able to understand in a very simple manner. Don't worry, that's my guarantee. Now, one thing we have on our plate is this particular thing. We have dates. We know on which date how many units we are selling. Now the idea here is we don't know on 1st of February what's the date. Like is it Sunday, is it Monday, is it Tuesday, and what's the pattern also. So now here we are going to use something which I want to show you the output first, so you will come to clarity what we are going to achieve. We are going to do a chart. This is something which we already know. Many people would be like, Hardik, chart I know. But we are going to make sure we get a chart on, we just hovering on it. We know that this is the day 3 of the week where we have sold almost how much? 525 cookies. But Hardik, how did you come to know? So this is how I prepared my data modeling. So let me give you something in addition. We have done something called as uh, a week function or weekday function in Excel is also available, in Power BI also available. I've just used it to add one column. Now, Hardik, can we add, like adding a column is equal to adding a measures? No. But can we combine both of them? Yes. Hardik, how? So let us see it together in our raw data. So all of us, you might not be having this. Let's do it together. Now, where is my, this is my practice file. This is my original file. Okay, just a sec. Here it is. Now, if I just have to select the data, I will go to column, got the table tools. Once I select the table, I got table tools. And in that, I want to add a new column. The moment I add a new column, here it's showing as one column is equal to. But on the day one itself, I told you that this is just your fancy names. Now I want to see day of the week. Which day of the week I'm getting maximum sales. And for that, obviously, I cannot ask you question because you might not be knowing. For that, we are going to use a function which is called as weekday. Now, Hardik, what does that mean? Guys, in Excel and Power BI, always fix this thing in your head that no one is super duper expert. No one is like that school ka topper who has rectified everything. Every function, every feature, he will know answer everything. I personally do my hack. I just remember the functions, what is very important, because yes, in that no one can help you. But how to go through about it? How to like Hardik, how to remember kahan pe comma aega, what should come, where to come? No, always use this golden rule in Excel also, in Power BI also. It will give you more confidence. Hardik, what's that? So I was knowing which formula will come weekday, but I don't know what should come after that. Ideally, you should not be knowing that as well. Once one practice is fine, after that you should not be remembering it. Hardik, why? Because everything is written here. Now see this. This is a weekday formula which we are using. Got it. But after that, what will come, Hardik? It is saying date will come. You know where the date is. Simply write it. Date is part of orders. So I will write orders. I will come and select date. My date is ready. I will click comma. Once I put comma, it is giving me three options. One, two option, three option. So one option is what, Hardik? It is explaining also here. See this. Listen to this very carefully. It's a life hack for you if you are someone of working professional using Power BI or Excel. Returns a number of from 1 to 7, identifying the day of the week of the date. So what does that mean, Hardik? So that means it is going to mark everything as, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it's telling us that if you go with the first option, and if you see anywhere, let's say 1, let's say you see here as 1, that means it's the start of the week. So 1 means Sunday, starting with Sunday and ending on Saturday. So 1 means Sunday, 2 means Monday, 3 means Tuesday, 4 means Wednesday, 5th means Thursday, 6 means Friday, and 7, the last thing, means Saturday. Hardik, can I change it? I want different things. Yes, you can hover on this and you will come to know. See this. If I expand this, this is how I come to know. This is not something one can rectify. See this. Sunday is equal to 1. Saturday is equal to 7. Hardik, I want to change something. Go with, let's say, 2 option. I will just go and delete this. Let's say you want to go with second option. Second will have its own explanation. Second May, it means Monday is 1 and Sunday is 7. So if you're someone who wants to follow that, you can go with this. But as a business owner, Sunday is very important, and start of the day, I will go with 1. And I will click on close bracket and enter. The moment I click on enter, just a sec, what happened? The syntax order is incorrect. Okay, I have not selected the date only. Just a sec. Order and date. Order date and see this. 77223. 7 means what? This is all sale happened on Saturday. 2 means what? 1 is Sunday, 2 is Monday. So this particular sale happened on Monday. And that is how I got my chart. This is how I've got my column. Now I will go my reporting work. I will go to my reporting work. Let's say I will add one Column chart is fine. So I will add one column chart here and I will place it like this. Now only one thing I want, Hardik, what do you want? You want your days of the week put here. Now you would be like, Hardik, there is only one thing. I want to break up of day by the weeks now. So just drag it one more time. Now the moment you drag it one more time, you just have to play with this. Just a sec. I will just place one thing in X. See this. Could not load the data for this visual. Why? What happened? Could not. This query contains at least two expression in a selected column. I think we are having some issues in our table. Just a sec. Okay, there is two expressions here. I have to remove one. There is only one date. I will click on enter. A sec. Let me write the formula again only. I think there is some issues. Orders. I want dates. The moment I date, I click enter. I click on one. I click on bracket. I click on enter. The moment I click on getter, I get this. And now let me see this visual again. Remove. I will add data of the week here and I will add one more time here. It's not going there. I don't know why it should be ideally happening this way only. Just a sec. Some of the week. Move the data. Just a sec. Some of the week, and I wanted to filter by some of the week only. This is how it done. See this. Now on day one, how many sales we have done? We have done 140. Day two, we have done the sales of 140 only. It's not like Sunday and Mondays are not that great for our cookie business or chocolate business. Day three is good for us. That means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday is very good thing. We should focus on that. If I just have to increase the thing or length of this, see this. Fourth is something Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So the fourth is Wednesday. Fourth is also decent, comparatively good. Then fifth is this. Now, Hardik, how do I remember this? How do I remember one or two? Can I name this? Yes. That is something we have covered in visual formatting. You can name one thing, like you can change this one to Sunday, you can change two to Monday if you're someone who is looking for that. But have you got the clarity how this kind of complex problems can be solved using Power BI and how you can get data insights which can help the senior management of the company in decision making? Is that a yes? What's your take? Let me know in the Zoom chat. Okay. Yes. Yes. Hema. Yes. Annam. Yes. Shushma. Shagar. Everyone is saying yes. Vishal. Did you fail that, guys? Now we are going to the next level. It's not basic things. Yes. Chalo. Uh, don't we save that Excel file? No, you don't have to say Power BI is dynamic. You don't have to say true. Yes, perfect. Now, guys, one question before you start with any of your queries. Just let me close the Zoom chat. It's easy. We just need to explore and learn. Absolutely, yes. Can we calculate in credit days? Deepak Kumar, absolutely, yes. The idea here is to make you understand this kind of questions will pop up. Definitely. These are the questions which pop up in my head and I've come up with solutions. Once you start using Power BI, you will have your subjective questions. And that is where you have to tackle it with the things you have learned in this across 4 day, across, I would say more than 4.5 hours. You have learned so many things. But you would be like, Hardik, is this enough to master Power BI? I would say no. There are still important aspects left, which is not relevant for everyone. But I think as my mentor, as my responsibility, I should cover one find function ka example, one if functions. These are the major things in Excel. If, nested if, find function, calculate function. Now, these are the three important things which is only left in Power BI. How many people want me to conduct one more thing, like one more session in next Wednesday to sum up the entire thing, like A to Z in Power BI? Is that a yes? Is this community call a yes for everyone? One last session on Power BI next Wednesday, and you will be complete ready with Power BI. Definitely, yes, yes. Chalo, everyone is saying yes, not a single person saying no. And guys, after that, tips and tricks of 365 and AI tool journey will begin. Cool. Is the schedule clear going forward? Sachin Chaudhary, yes, sorry, my bad, guys. One more thing. Thanks for reminder, Sachin Chaudhary. Now I will just add it here only for record. How to add live and dynamic dashboard. Dashboard in. I know the moment I'm going to write this, everyone is going to go happy because it's an important learning PowerPoint. This is the last thing which I will cover in this after explaining you this. Is this someone, everyone requires it, how to add live and dynamic dashboard in Power BI, array in PowerPoint, Power BI dashboard in PowerPoint. Okay. So next session, absolutely, this four things will be covered. Is the agenda clear for next week and the going week forward? Much needed? Yes. Don't worry, it will be done. Live locations can be added? Yes. Anil, I will help you with that. Chalo. Required heavily? Chalo. Yes, clear. Perfect. Now, guys, it's almost 9 p.m. So anyone who does not have any query, Tata bye bye. We'll meet next Wednesday. What are the agenda for next week? It's on your screen. Which day next week, same day, same time. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hardik, is there any change in the schedule? Uh, there might be some people are saying they are not. कुछ है क्या Wednesday को? There is, I think, some festival. I think Eid or Gudi Padwa is there. I think so. Guys, do you want me to keep next Wednesday or next to next Wednesday? People are saying I have Eid, I have Gudi Padwa. I'm getting two requests. So do we meet next Wednesday or next to next? Deepak is saying next to next. Many people are saying next to next. Manoranjan is saying next to next, next to next, next to next, next to next, next to next. Acha, holiday. ठीक है तो guys, is a community call, can we do next to next? I'm guys, just a sec, I'm just closing the Zoom chat. Please reply to everyone. So it's a community call, it's not my call. I'm just changing reply to everyone. Please reply to everyone that hey, do next to next. I'm doing next to next. Please reply to everyone. हाँ, रेनू, गुड़ी पाड़वा इज नेक्स्ट और फ्राइडे को ईद है. सो बोथ द पार्टीज आर सेइंग नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट. नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट, नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट, नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट, एवरीवन इज सेइंग नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट, नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट, नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट, नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट. ठीक है, सो डील इज डन. विल मीट नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट वेडनेसडे 17th of April फॉर आवर लास्ट थिंग. ठीक है, मंडे मंडे विल बी फाइन भाई, पर हरमित मेरा मंडे को कमिटमेंट्स है प्रायर, सो आई कैन नॉट डू इट. और थर्सडे को ईद है. चलो, दैट्स ग्रेट. नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट, नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट, परफेक्ट. Monday is also tough for me. I know. So I don't want to do the schedule changing. ठीक है. Guys, let's stick to our topic only. Wednesday. I'm just changing the things to everyone. Next to next Wednesday we'll meet. ठीक है. Tata bye bye. Happy Gudi Padwa. Happy Eid. Eid Mubarak. Whatever the case is. ठीक है. Bye bye. चलो. Now I'm just before I turn off the recording. If you have any queries, let me know in the Zoom chat. Okay. Happy Gudi Padwa. Tejasvi, thank you. Chalo. Here is the new number. If you have any support ka query, write to this number. Hoping that professional PowerPoint presentation session will be conducted soon, sir. It will be. Don't worry. How we can conduct PPT sessions like Power BI? Please, can you conduct? Yes, we'll start that. ठीक है, 365 के बाद AI tools नहीं करूंगा, PowerPoint ही करूंगा. Don't worry. Hardik, sorry to ask you again. When can we get missing PPT videos back? Sachin, that is what is I said in the next week. I've answered it already. Shiva, you need the recording. Recording is given. Happy Gudi Padwa, Prashant. चलो, कैन वी ऐड डायनामिक डैशबोर्ड इन एक्सेल? सुषमा, नहीं, पावर पॉइंट में होता है, एक्सेल में पावर बीआई इंटीग्रेट नहीं होता. आई मिस सम क्लासेस. ओके, मिस मीन्स ऑन 17 April विल कनेक्ट. हरमित, यस. Nipendra, Suresh, if you haven't got the any kind of bonus of chat GPT और कुछ भी हो, write on the support number, she will help. Dr. DP, yes, I will do that. ठीक है. Perfect. Chalo. Can we finish all Excel work in Power BI? Vishal, yes, but some work can be done faster way in Excel compared to Power BI. My LMS wasn't updated with Power BI. Satish, as told, write on this number. She will add Power BI. ठीक है, don't worry. Shiva and everyone, जिसको भी Power BI course नहीं मिला है, just write it. I think we need help with using the template, especially for CV. हाँ यार, बोनस का वो बचा है ना. हेमा, आई विल कंडक्ट नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट वेडनेसडे. शुभ रात्रि दीपक, शुभ रात्रि. Hardik, after our completing all classes done, shall we remain my login access? Tejashri, you have lifetime access. So sessions कुछ relevant नहीं है. You completing the course is not relevant. You have lifetime access. You have paid for it. चैट जीपीटी के लिए कार्ड एड्स करने पड़ेगी हार्दिक भाई, या फ्री क्रेडिट खत्म हो गए? फ्री क्रेडिट खत्म हो गए. ओपन एआई फ्री थोड़ा देता है, फिर उसके बाद ओपन एआई चार्ज करता है. मेरे पॉकेट में कुछ नहीं जाता. हाउ डू वी क्रिएट पावर बीआई डैशबोर्ड फ्रॉम एग्जिस्टिंग पावर बीआई रिपोर्ट्स एंड लिंक देम? Lokesh, good question. We'll cover in the next Wednesday call once I'm teaching it. डॉक्टर डीपी, क्या दिस इज व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू द स्टार्ट ऑफ द सेशन. ये नंबर पे मैसेज कॉल बंद हो गए, बैन हो गए. This is the new number. She will definitely respond you by tomorrow end of the day. I know many people are upset that their last 3 4 days से reply नहीं आया. It's not our fault. I've already addressed it. There's addition fees for exam after completing the course. Vishal, from my side, exam fees is not there. But if you want me to help you with Microsoft certification, जिसका session आप लोग के लिए होने वाला है, for you guys, it will be happening soon. For that, there is a fees from Microsoft and not from my end. I haven't got 365 का offline 365 videos I've paid second installment. Sarvesh, 365 videos. If you're talking about bonus, write on this number. She will help you with that. ठीक है. What else? Manoranjan, this is the number. Pass your query via this. Anil is saying I missed the classes. Can I get the recording of previous session? Manoj, Anil, see this. I want to make things clear. Everything is added in a Power BI course. जिसको नहीं मिला वो message करो. And everything is in your Q&A portal. See this part 1, part 2, part 3, all from March, February, January, November, September, July 2023. Everything is at one place. Can we leave? Yes, Yogesh bhai, you can leave. Bye bye. Where can I find Rekha? Search in your courses. In your courses, you might be having one basic to advanced Power BI course. अगर नहीं है, तो write to us. We will add it for free. Can we directly mention family sub IDs for login or first approved from your side? You can directly mention it, Amay. Not bonus for latest version of Excel and PowerPoint. Sarvesh, if you have not got the latest version of Excel and PowerPoint from my side, write to this number. She will help you. Manu, Ranjan is saying second installment paid 365 nahi mila hai. Here is the number. You will get it. Don't worry. How about co-pilot course which will conducted in April? It's already conducting. I'm conducting a course like tomorrow on co-pilot. It's a free webinar. Where can I find the mentorship community group link? Dipesh, write to the support number. ठीक है. How about Copilot course? Already answered. Sundaram, Dipesh, okay. Okay, good night. Thanks. Take care. Bye. Okay. Hardik, will 365 subscription provided by you will work along with MS 365 license version as recently I purchased a new laptop in which I have received. नहीं Harmit, just like if I have to explain you कैसे काम करता है, can you use two WhatsApp in phone with the same number? नहीं, right? This is just an upgrade of software. You cannot use two MS Office application in one laptop. Link for Copilot course. Satish Patel, write to this number. She will help you with that. Uh, it's not a course I conduct now. I'm educating people across the nation on AI stuff. Where is the number of representative? Yera Manoranjan, please see on your screen. Sir, please teach once Power BI. I have no office, so I can't understand. Uh, Dr. DP, Power BI has nothing to do with MS Office application. Just message Rutuja, Dr. DP Khan Dare, and she will add this course in your account where you can learn as per your convenience, as per your speed. But Jayaram is saying I want to attend Copilot ka webinar. Okay, guys, you can message Rutuja. I'm helping people to learn Copilot. Hardik, how many people you're helping in a month? Okay, I think there are only few members are there. I will just stop the recording and I will just share it something with you.